Hey, Dean, when you're a team that's getting chances and not cashing in goals as much as you want, do you approach that in any way with the players? Do you talk about it? Is it relax? Is it the old adage, bear down? What sort of direction do you give them, or do you just wait for it to crack?
Well, try to continually talk about simplifying when things, aren't going the right way, which they haven't, obviously, in the last little while. In not only goal scoring, but all areas, right? So we got to get back to basics, got to get back to your structure, and you simplify, and you get pucks to the net, and you hope that you can get out of it sooner than later with scoring some of those dirtier goals as opposed to looking for the pretty ones and just getting pucks to the net and maybe muck a couple in. And, we did that last game, right, with a couple of goals going to the net. But, Curls' line was fantastic. But, we need more, obviously, by everybody in order to get ourselves out of this little funk we're in.
Did you feel like that when you scored those two goals so quickly?
Yeah. Well, not only that, but
opening?
yeah, but not only that, but it was how we were playing. Like in the first period, we were playing such a really good game. Like every aspect of our game was good, and we actually come in between periods and we said we can't go in and praise them. Like you gotta keep the gas down and the finger down, and then for whatever reason we just they obviously had a push in the second period and we didn't handle it as well as we should have. We cheated a little bit on some situations, the first couple of goals, and and then they get the power play goal, and then we're just kind of reeling after that. But we thought we caught it a little bit too late, obviously, but third period was good. But as we talked about yesterday, we got to take some positives out of it, yet we still have to be aware of, we're not getting the outcome, and the outcome's the wins, and we have to keep continually pushing, obviously, to get out of this.
Dean, you've had Dmitry Voronkov, I think, play almost every line since he's come back from injury, and he's got an opportunity up on the top six. Ideally, what do you like about him there, and ideally, where do you feel like that he fits in your lineup?
We, as a staff here, have thought he's got better every single game. He's got his legs under him. He's a big man that needs to play in order to get in game shape. We think he's done that. We think same as our entire group. He was real good in the first period and then fell off the next couple. And but yeah, no, we like his size, his grit, his commitment to get to the net. Hopefully he can keep some pucks alive down low, get to the net, maybe do what he does as far as screening and disrupting down there, and hopefully that line with Marchie and Monty can provide us with some offense here tonight.
You making any lineup changes tonight?
Not up front, but we'll JJ's coming out, Jack Johnson and Harris is going in.
I've seen Kent out there on the ice a couple days in a row. Can you just give us an update on his status and how close he might be?
Getting closer. Certainly not tonight, but we're going to evaluate every day. We had a firm practice yesterday. He wasn't involved in a lot of in the drills that were bumping, so he's not there yet. But we're just going to continue to progress. Continue to do those types of things and elevate his grinding, his physicality in practice until we get to the point where the doctors, trainers, and then ultimately he says that he's ready to go.
Any chance he takes his road trip?
He's coming. Yep, he's with us whenever we guys come off of that. They go with Lee Harris for a bit. To get their legs and skating, and then when they get to us as a coaching staff and we're skating them after practice and stuff, then we want them with the team.
Dean, you've been doing this a long time as a player and a coach. When you get on a bad jag like this, do you have any flashbacks? And I'm curious if what was the worst one you were on, and how did you get out of it?
I have a lot of flashbacks. We were in San Jose there last week, and I was on the two as a player inaugural teams. And I think the first year we had 17 wins, and the second year we had 11. So don't want to go down that path again. It happens, right? I mean, sure, I've been involved in, losing streaks and slumps and all that kind of stuff. Sure, I mean, a lot of them as a player, as a coach. You have to be as positive as you can, but yet you can't be, just, it's okay. Like, it's not okay. But you still can be pissed off, but you can be, aggressive with that. You can still be positive and still be, disappointed and pissed. So we need to turn, all that energy into, the start of the game tonight.
I know there's been some shifts on the power play, recently here and there, some positional stuff. Where are you at with the power play at this point? I mean, I know it just in terms of, are you getting, looks that you want, if you're not maybe getting goals?
Yeah, well, if you're not scoring, your power play has to score, right? I mean, and we talked to the group last game about if you're not scoring goals as a team, that's the area that you need to obviously have the best opportunity to score. You've got 5 guys, they've got 4. Have we been getting good looks? Sure, yeah, but it's the same as our game. We've had lots of shots, lots of looks, lots of great A's. And for whatever reason, puck luck, whatever you want to say, they haven't gone in. So we just got to continue with that process and believe that they're going to go in.
Wanted to ask about Aston Reese, a guy that comes in pretty close to the start of the season, but has been able to chip in a little bit offensively. He's a big guy. He's fast. He seems to do a lot of right things out there. Just how much has he been able to add to your lineup so far?
Yeah, and when he's playing like that, he's very successful for us, and he adds a physical element to our group. As you said, quick, gets in on the forecheck. Well, that's what we need to happen. And again, curls his line with him and Banker. We're arguably our best line. Obviously, they scored the 2 goals last game. They played more minutes than they normally do because of that. They've given us a spark. That's what you need that group to do, and he's been part of it.
I just want to confirm when you say lineup changes, Elvis then will be in net?
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.